Hello everyone, we are from Group 12 and we will be talking about certain concerns regarding vaccination.
Vaccinations are really important because they are able to prevent certain diseases from occurring in our body.
But why are some people against it?
And there are ways to ensure they become supporters of vaccination.
Why do people reject vaccines in general? Firstly, the public lacks confidence in large pharmaceutical companies or in the vaccines themselves. Pharmaceutical companies are often regarded as entities which lie to the public just to gain profit. Second, the public does not consider the disease itself to be a serious risk to the health. This is due to the lack of education or awareness on the disease.
The pharmaceutical companies are given a free ride on injecting toxins in your children without a single safety study.
Next, the public has difficulty to access the vaccine. It would be much easier or convenient if they do not take the vaccine, due to constraints such as financial constraint or social constraint. Furthermore, some people has a higher degree of trypanophobia, which means extreme fear or aversion to blood or needles in simple terms.
While it is convenient for children to obtain vaccination from the immunization program in primary and secondary schools, there are still some people who refuse to take vaccines in schools. Why is that? Based on a research done by Shefra McKee, it is found that this issue is due to parents' personal beliefs. Some parents believe that natural immunity is better for the children than the immunity obtained through vaccinations. Others pointed out that the possible negative side effects of vaccine administration outweigh the benefits of the vaccines and would prefer to not put extra chemicals into their children's bodies.
Next, parents have their safety concern regarding vaccination at a young age. Most of the concerns are based on information they have discovered in the media or received from the acquaintance. All this information can be overwhelming for some parents, making them to raise doubt about short-term adverse reaction, the possibility of long-lasting effect, and influence them to completely refuse the vaccine.
The vaccine might have been put together too hastily.
Kids get really, really sick. Some kids develop that syndrome called multisystem inflammatory syndrome.
MOH says it was alerted on July 3rd by Khoo Teck Puat Hospital.
Lastly, parents want more information regarding vaccination. Some of them did not have enough access to sufficient information, and the majority did not think their child's provider was easy to talk to. Many parents desire to have more detailed information regarding the side effects, risks, and benefits associated with vaccine for them able to make the right decision about their child's healthcare.
It is normal to have concerns about vaccines as it is pretty much related to our health, but we should always look for the appropriate alternatives to clear our concerns instead of listening to whatever available sources out there blindly. Therefore, always seek advice and opinions from healthcare professionals including doctors. Doctors should explain the truth about vaccines to the public, including how vaccines work and how the benefits of vaccines outweigh their risks. Tackling the myths and concerns that impede the public from taking vaccines is the best way to solve the root of the problem. For instance, explaining the side effects of vaccines is important as this is part of the reason why people are afraid of vaccines. It's very normal to have side effects, and the risk of having prolonged and severe side effects is very low. Hence, it is definitely a good way to seek advice from healthcare workers as we can also get a better picture of what vaccines do in our bodies. Vaccines train and prepare our bodies for the real infection by the pathogens so that we do not need to suffer much as compared to unvaccinated individuals as our immune system is already prepared for the war. Last but not least, always obtain the relevant information from the official website, including the official portal of the Ministry of Health of Malaysia. It is indeed our responsibility to get the true information as a reference to ensure that we are on the correct path and prevent ourselves from being misled by false inputs.